Hi, internet.
The way you're already tired sounding is so joyous.
Listen, it's been a long week.
Um, wow. There was a network error, Twitch. Hello? Oh, wait, there we
It
go.
says,
Now it's supposedly going.
okay, I don't know. It says it's live while I'm watching, so I think it's fine.
So you're okay, so it is working for you.
Yes,
All right.
maybe. Yes.
Honestly, normally we do a little bit of a preamble here. Oh, wait, no. Wait, should we introduce ourselves? Hi, I'm Wingsum.
I'm Wingy.
Normally we draw a randomly rolled character, but this time we're drawing our upcoming new D&D characters. And I think we should just get started.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
So
gonna switch over to my drawing screen, and honestly, if you don't instantly recognize who these people are, then it's gonna be a rough stream for you. All right, here we go.
I feel like you're gonna be
Hello.
really upset. This is so unhinged.
This is a true story, Twitch. Yesterday, so okay, a little bit of background. My partner is DMing a short campaign for us, and I've refused to tell him what our characters are for a long time now. And he did walk past me drawing these characters yesterday, and did not put two and two together.
So,
So here we are. Yeah. Oh, and before I did the pose work before stream because nobody needs to watch me try and pose two shitty teens. But I do also need everybody to know that this is the reference that my sister gave me to work with on how she wanted her character to look. All right, here you go. Hello.
I'm an
Hello.
artiste. An artiste.
The artistry is unmatched today. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna hop right into the line work if maybe you wanna like talk about your
My build.
yeah.
Okay. Is is your partner watching this?
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay, great. Um,
Yeah, and
so
for
should
some
I go
reason he's
through?
decided to abbreviate his name in the most nonsensical way ever.
Oh, is he on? Okay, whatever. Uh, well, so I am a very, very classic Hexblade Warlock plus some martial class. Um, I would still argue that it's not. I guess it's not built super optimally, to be honest, but we'll get into that.
We don't believe in
Um,
optimizing in this family.
I mean, I do actually. I don't
Well,
know if you've
flavor over
noticed.
function every day from me.
Well, this one. Okay, so should I go over my ability scores? Is that what we're doing? I don't know what
You
we're
don't
doing.
have to. I think you can just talk about your like build and your
Okay.
background and things like that.
Yes. So we are both tieflings. We both have the criminal background because we are a gang in quotes of shitty teens. Um, that's what we've decided. So we get, things like God damn it, Harold. Things like stealth and, both of us decided to be charisma based casters. I will be playing a warlock. Um, yeah, I didn't take Eldritch Blast as a warlock, which I feel great about, actually. I feel great about it. Um, yeah, so I have 3 levels of Hexblade Warlock, and Harold is now blocking my character sheet, so I will let you know what those 3 levels do in a second.
I feel like the screen
um,
really needs to be thicker.
yeah, so obviously, first level of Hexblade, you get Hexblade's Curse, which is excellent.
It's honestly
Basically,
broken.
yeah. So basically, once per rest, as a bonus action, you can put your curse onto somebody. And so for a minute, um, you gain a bonus to damage rolls against that target for equal to your proficiency bonus. And then any attack roll, uh, you basically crit on a 19 or 20. So you get the champion fighter feature for a very specific person for 1 minute, once per rest. And then also, if you kill your target, you get temporary HP.
Can you move the curse? You can move it after the person's been killed, right?
No. I think that's
Oh.
a hunter's mark thing. I think that's
Oh, you're
hunter's
so
mark.
right. You're so right.
Yeah. I've been looking at hunter's mark versus hex for a different character of mine, and I think hunter's mark is the only one that you can move after the person dies. Um, and then not too much in terms of second level warlock features,
Do
but
invocations come at second level or third level?
oh, I guess they do come at second level. I don't have these labeled by level in my character sheet. Well, so you get 2 invocations at third level, or maybe at second level. I don't know how many invocations you start with. I'm at third level. I will be getting 2 invocations. One of them I chose is Eldritch Mind so that I have advantage on concentration checks, which I will get into why I chose that. Besides the obvious of it's nice to not lose your 2 spells.
Two whole spells.
um, 2 whole spells. And then the other one that I chose is Armor of Shadows, which lets me cast Mage Armor at will again, so I don't have to use one of my 2 spells.
Mage armor is such a
uh,
good spell for
yeah,
horrible
and
spellcasters.
it gets me a high armor class, which is nice. We love that. Um, so those are the invocations I chose. I thought I thought about taking Mask of Many Faces because it would be funny. Um, and for these characters, it'd be really funny if I just feel like you should know by now who we're drawing, right? Like,
If you don't yet, I have bad news for you.
so, anyways, that's why I almost chose Mask of Many Faces, but
I think I'm
ultimately,
gonna
for
make
this character to be usable, I was like, I want the concentration one. So, I changed it to the concentration one. Anyways, third level, you get Pact of the Chain, or you get your Pact boon. Um, if I was a regular optimizer, I would have taken Pact of the Blade. However, for this character, it is really important that I take Pact of the Chain. Like, extremely important. Because this gives me Find Familiar
which is absolutely
as a
essential.
ritual. It's absolutely essential for this character. Um, oh, great. We've put the names down there already. Perfect.
I just felt like, why beat around the bush?
Why beat around the bush? You're right. Um, so yeah, you can find familiar as a ritual, and then you can like have your familiar. You can have your familiar attack in your place, but it's like not worth it for a Hexblade Warlock. But it is important that we have this familiar. What can I say? Um, this familiar's name is Youch, like the cartoon sound that you make when you get hurt real bad, or not even real bad, just hurt a little,
Heck.
just a little hurt.
Okay, I apologize in advance to the stream. There's going to be a moment of like kind of dizzying, strobing slash zooming.
Unhinged. Um. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The other thing that you get at first level as a Hexblade Warlock, I think, is Hex Warrior. So basically, whenever you finish a long rest, you can choose a weapon that you are proficient in. And since I took Fighter as one of my levels, I'm proficient in I think not all weapons, simple
Damn
and
near
martial
everything.
weapons. Yeah. So this is less of a concern for me. Um, but I am still attacking with uh, either charisma or dex, depending on what I use. Um, but basically, when you touch the weapon, you can instead choose to attack with charisma. So if you are like maxed out on charisma and like okay on strength or dex or whatever, you can get a better attack bonus. Oh, the weapon also has to not be a two-handed weapon. That's the other thing. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to have a lot of heavy weapons as a hexblade warlock, but I think that makes sense. Just in terms of you technically being a half caster, technically. Um,
I mean, Hexblade may as well just be full martial.
it's martial, but you get buff spells if you build it the way that I've built it.
Yeah.
So, um, oh yeah, and then you can also use your charisma as your damage modifier instead of strength or dex.
Huge.
Cool. Um, is it important for me to tell everybody what I chose for spells?
No, but you might as well. I'm actually curious personally.
Okay, yeah. So for cantrips, um, since we're tieflings, we get thaumaturgy. That's just something that we get. Which will be fun to fuck with people since I think both of us are. Uh, you might be expertise in deception, and I am proficient in deception. I think, or
Yeah, I
you're.
think I
I don't
have
know what you're.
expertise.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that'll be
remember
that'll be
where I
fun.
threw my expertise, but it definitely was in all kinds of non combat things. So we're going to be wild. We're going to be wildin'
We're gonna be
for sure.
wild in. Then I also took booming blade, which is a cantrip. um, but basically, when you like if you make a weapon attack, well, you make a weapon attack, and if it hits, and that person moves voluntarily before it's either the end of your turn or the end of their next turn. I don't remember which one it is. They take an additional, I think, D8 of damage. I think. And then I took Mage Hand because Mage Hand is a good spell.
Because Mage Hand is a fun spell. Let's be real.
Mage Hand is a fun spell. And then also as Tieflings, I don't remember which bloodline this is, and also that's a whole other thing that we don't really need to get into.
Oh, you don't want to talk about race politics on stream today?
No, there's a lot of things that have happened this week that are just like, interesting, and I don't want to talk about them. Anyways, um, as Tieflings, we also get Hellish Rebuke once per long rest. So
I
that'll
think that
be.
might just be all of the tieflings.
Is that all of the Tieflings?
Yeah, I
I
think
feel like
the
it's different spells because when I was looking at it, I was like, I'm pretty sure these are different spells, or
oh,
maybe it's
maybe
different cantrips.
maybe.
You
I don't
know,
remember. I know for a fact that ours is Asmodeus because it's whichever one is in the PHB, which is for sure the
it's the
Asmodeus one.
first one.
Yeah.
It's the first one. It's the first one. I also took Shield, which I don't know how useful Shield will end up being with all of my two spells.
It's just a good spell
We'll find
though.
out. But it's a good thing to have. And then, am I allowed to have this many spells stocked? Actually, let me look at that one real quick.
I
Um,
think it has something to do with your charisma modifier.
okay, then I might be okay because I have four written down.
Oh
Let
wait,
me
no.
double
With
check.
warlocks, it's just you get a certain number.
Yeah, that's why I was checking the table because I was like, this. Okay, it is four. I'm allowed to know four spells, so we're good.
I
I
remember
get
being
Hellish Rebuke from a.
surprised because it gave me a bunch of spells at first level, like more than I thought.
I think it gives you like three maybe at first level or
I
something
think it's
like
like
that.
two spells, two cantrips, or
Two.
something like that, which is kind of a lot actually.
Yeah, it is kind of a lot, but that's
That's
useful.
not good.
I don't remember what cantrips you took, but we can go over that. Your character list is going to be kind of crazy, so
My character's mechanics are a little bit wild. It's okay though.
I feel like yours is gonna be kind of difficult to keep track of everything, to be honest. But
Don't know what you're talking about. I've never had resource management problems in my entire life.
I can't tell if you're joking because we've never actually played as player characters together. So, um, oh, I also took Blur.
God, another great spell.
Blur is a banger of a spell.
Blur and
Harold agrees with me.
mirror image. Excellent.
Yeah. I mean, both of them are concentration, I'm assuming, so that's why,
Yeah, you can really only
you
take
don't
one.
take it. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is where things get fun. I took Shadowblade. Um, and for everybody at home, what
I can't do this
Shadowblade
hairline
is,
right now.
fair.
How do we feel about
For
thigh
everybody,
highs?
positively.
Great.
Thigh highs, crop top, long coat, right? That's what we
Yeah.
decided on? Okay, perfect.
I just wanted to make sure we were still on that wavelength.
Okay, so for everybody at home, here's what Shadowblade is. As a bonus action, you can summon a melee weapon that deals 2d8 psychic damage.
This is absolutely unhinged build.
And so I can't actually use it with some of the Hexblade stuff just because you have to be able to like spend time like I don't know, blessing your physical weapon or whatever. You actually have to spend time doing it, so I can't use this with some of the Hexblade stuff, but my dex is only um one less than my charisma right now. So it basically allows me to do more damage with a slightly lower chance of hitting. Um, but I think I can use this with Booming Blade. So I could potentially have a 3d8 weapon as a fourth level character.
Wild.
Anyways, that's why I took it. It is concentration, so I can't have things like blur up while I do it. Um, but
Yeah, but mage
like
armor is not concentration, right? So
mage armor is not concentration, which is fantastic.
huge.
Um, so like this basically gives me two modes of fighting. One where I have the shadow blade up. I don't have blur. But I'm doing more damage. And then the other one is a little bit more resource light in terms of I just use my Hexblade. And I can still be using Booming Blade with my Hexblade, so I'd still be doing hypothetically 2d8 because I think I took a rapier. So it's like not. It's two modes of fighting depending on how many spell slots I have left, basically. I'm trying to remember if I can use. I believe my Hex can be used with the Psychic. The Curse can be used with the Psychic
Is that the hairline?
Blade.
Struggling with this hairline right now.
Okay, and then I opted to take Fighter as my fourth level instead of getting either an ASI or a feat because I just felt like it would be better for me. Oh shoot! I also have my damage input wrong into here. I'll fix that. Anyways, the reason why is because first level fighters get a lot of useful shit. So you get second wind, which
Huge. Huge.
amazing, right? As a bonus action, once per rest, I can regain 1d10 plus 1 hit point since I'm a first level fighter. I was watching Fantasy High, the first fight recently, and Fabian basically goes back to full with his second wind because they have so little HP.
I was going to say at first level, it's really powerful.
Yeah, it's incredible. And
Like for the
obviously, as you get
first couple of
higher,
levels. Even at higher levels it's good, but like truly when you're low level, second wind
I mean, I can
is
regain about a third of my HP with this, basically, or a fourth, between a third and a fourth of my HP with this,
look,
basically.
math is hard. You don't need to do it. Stay in school, kids.
Eh, or don't.
Yeah, or don't, seriously. But don't listen to me. I don't know anything.
I mean, truly, I know nothing.
God, this
Um,
shoe looked better
Also, as a
as a
first level
sketch.
fighter, listen, shoes from the back are so hard.
I'm struggling right now.
Can you cover it with James's leg?
I mean, I could, but
No.
I liked the sketch
Then you'd
enough
have
that
to
I kind of want to
repose.
do it. It's fine.
Yeah. And then you also get fighting style as a first level fighter. I took dueling. Um, I thought about Great Weapon Master just because I think it's funny. Oh, but I think Great Weapon Master might require two-handed
I was gonna say I'm
weapons,
pretty sure
actually.
Great Weapon Master requires two handed. Oh no no no.
Okay.
There is one that
One of
requires. Which one is the one that you crit on a 19 or 20? Is that
Isn't that just like a champion fighter feature?
that might be it?
I'm pretty sure that's just a
Whichever one
champion
allows
fighter
you to
feature,
re-roll ones, I'm fairly certain requires you to have a two hander.
which is Great Weapons Master. So I looked at that and I was like, oh, that'd be fun. And I was like, wait, as a Hexblade Warlock, I can only do one-handers. So that's why I took dueling. So I get +2 to damage, which I actually need to put into my damage calculation. Um, Sorry. Yep, I think that's right now.
It's fine. We have like two viewers.
Two whole viewers. Anyways, that's the basic breakdown of my build. I don't know if there's anything else to say about the build itself. But I can talk about background
Please
if we
do.
want to go. Okay. So we haven't fully fleshed this out, but we have fleshed out a lot of it. Obviously, our background is criminal. Um, and so we are part of a teen gang in quotes because they're kind of a gang but kind of not. They say they're a gang, but are they really? We're part of Team Bop It because we bop things with our swords.
Uncanny Valley Team Rocket. I need to abandon this shoe for now. It's okay. We're gonna move on
I
to inking
mean,
James, or excuse me, Yames.
games? Oh yes, I'm Yesy.
Prepare for trouble.
Ugh,
Make
God,
it double.
we really need to go over their little spiel and see if we need to change any words for our purposes.
I mean, obviously, Team Bop It needs to.
Bop it, twist it, pull it. Anyways, we're part of Team Bop It. Giovanni is our leader, but also makes our weapons, hence the Hexblade Warlock situation. Um,
Did we decide on Giovanni? Giovanni is like
no,
already kind of a fantasy ass name, so like.
all Italian names are just fantasy names.
I feel okay saying that.
I mean, we could listen. I suggested Giovanni, but you were like, "Why is it bees?" Um,
That was a valid question. If you had answered that question, I might have said okay.
I just listened to that NADPOD episode where Caldwell says there's genetically modified bees. Um,
I honestly don't remember this episode.
It's a deception check that he fails hard.
Yeah, that checks out.
Um, we could name him Giovanni. That's awful.
That's bad.
Um,
That's
I
not
mean,
good to
Yesy and
say.
Yames are also bad to say.
Yeah, but they're funnier than Giovanni.
Yeetovani.
I knew you
Um,
were gonna say Giovanni as soon as the word Giovanni left my mouth. Holy shit.
um, maybe instead of Giovanni, it can be Giovanni. Just change one of the letters. I feel like it needs to happen though. You know,
Giovanni?
Giovanni.
Vegetavani?
Well, if it no, neither of us knows enough about Yu-Gi-Oh for this to be a thing. Wait, is Vegeta Yu-Gi-Oh? Am I right on
Vegeta's
that
a
one?
Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Is it not a Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, is it a Dragon Ball? It
I
might be a Dragon Ball.
I don't know. Listen, Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball occupy the same place in my mind as anime things that are close to Pokemon but not quite,
Anime things that I just never got into as a child.
and therefore I will never get into. Although I do feel like if neither of us was into Pokemon as children, we would be into Pokemon now. You know,
It's just cute little animals that say their
it
own
is
name
just
and
cute little
nothing else.
animals.
And that's an energy I can personally really get behind.
I know. It's really good. Um, what else can we say about Team Bop It? Well, listen. For everyone at home, we're playing an adventure that I don't really know what the adventure is. Um,
I
but
mean,
we've
I
been
think
informed.
conceptually there's like a meteor has happened and this hairline is too jagged. I think a meteor has happened and generally the lands around us are unpopulated and it's like mostly like our quaint little town. So like we're the real hooligans in this story for sure.
Nice.
I've always wanted to be a
Cool.
hooligan, but I'm too risk
Yeah,
averse.
truly. I mean, neither of us are hooligans. Um, anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. It was
Wait,
something
I
about our town.
don't know.
Oh, I wanted to say that we were from Ballot Town, pronounced like Pallet Town and spelled like ballet. But then I was informed that we're all coming from the same town, so I guess
Yeah, but
not.
also, and I hate to be a pedant here, but Team Rocket is not in Pallet Town.
I don't give a shit.
Actually, they're in Celadon.
Actually, they're everywhere in the anime. Come at me.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
No. um, what else do they do? Oh, well, I guess now for us as members of Team Bop It, I feel like once the meteor strikes, we've been sent to retrieve it at all costs. You know what I mean? Like that's the Pikachu energy. But I don't know if we know about the meteor. But that will be our backstory when
I
it
mean, I feel
happens.
like we probably know that the meteor fell, but we're not sure what's in the meteor.
Yes, and we've been instructed to get it at all costs, and I think it's because the rest of Team Bobbit doesn't want to hang out with us, and they don't think the meteor is that important. They're just like, it's a meteor.
I feel like the way that these assholes dress, they're definitely like rich kids that just want to be hooligans.
Yeah, I mean, but that's genuinely what James's background is in the anime.
Oh, that's right. He like comes from like a wealthy family,
He's a
right?
rich family. Yeah, he's from a rich family. I can't remember what he has like a Pokemon that he really liked, and then I don't remember what happened. James Pokemon.
We really did make this D&D stream into a Pokemon stream. I mean, we
Kudos
knew
to
it was going to
us.
happen, but did we know it was going to happen like this?
He had a Growlithe that he was like buddy buddy with as a tiny
Growlithe
child.
is a great Pokemon.
It is such a good Pokemon. It is distressing to me that they call it a puppy Pokemon. Um,
Why?
because it's a kitty.
Growlithe, really?
It's based off a tiger.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. It's kind of a tiger dog, though.
I know it's a tiger dog.
You know the way that like Chinese have the lion dogs?
I do like a lion dog.
It kind of gives me that energy.
I mean, that's exactly what the Hisuian form is, no?
Oh yeah, stone lion dog. It absolutely is. Yes.
Yeah. I've been watching videos of people playing Legends Arceus, and I'm like, maybe I should try that again. Um, but I am playing Ooblets right now.
Ooblets. Ooblets is very Pokemon adjacent, honestly.
It's Pokemon Light, so you know. But I do think
Pokemon
maybe I'll
is
try playing
so
Legends.
close to just adding a farming aspect to their games. I feel like it's gonna happen.
I mean, Animal Crossing already did it, so I have a good feeling about Pokemon also doing that. Cause
James has such an unflattering haircut in this right now.
I mean, to be fair, their haircuts are wild in the OG Pokemon.
Yeah, but it took me like one try to crush it on Jessie's hair. Like her hair looks good.
It's because I gave you that really good inspiration
I hate
photo.
you. I hate you.
I mean, as soon as you said that, you should have known what I was about to say. uh, anyways, will your partner voice Youch for us? I'm asking the real important question.
I don't think so. I highly doubt it. You don't want to voice Youch yourself?
He sounds like this. I don't know how long I can
Meow.
talk like this. Yeah, that's kind of the energy, though, right?
Yeah.
Slightly more competent, but still incompetent.
Do they need nostrils?
Don't do it.
They don't need
Don't
nostrils.
don't do it.
I kind of am into it. They're gonna have nostrils.
Oh my god.
It just adds a je ne sais quoi to the drawing.
Je ne sais quoi. I love when the Pokemon anime does the characters from the front. It's really funny because I'm pretty sure they just have nostrils, or at least in one season of it. I don't remember which season, but
Oh,
sometimes when you look Pokemon
you know when
games could
you
have winged eyeliner.
you know when you waffle on a line halfway through and it just comes out insane.
Yes.
Is that how thick an eyebrow is? Send help.
I don't know. Incredible work, honestly.
Thank you. It's actually one of my best drawings ever. And I should
Is
be
it
upset
because you
about it,
actually
but I'm
planned
really
it?
not.
Is it because you
Look,
planned it though?
doing the bare minimum in terms of thumbnailing and posing is huge.
Yeah. For everyone at home, I'm going in completely blind and I'm gonna draw multiple different versions of a cat.
We expected nothing more, honestly.
I was too busy playing ooblets.
That's a mood.
Also, everyone should check out Ooblets.
Yeah, everybody at home, check out Ooblets. That shit
All
slaps.
two of our viewers, you should check out Ooblets. It's really good. It's an indie game. It is Pokemon with dance battles and also Stardew Valley.
One of our most unhinged streams yet.
What else should I talk about?
I don't know. I'm gonna try not to think about this hairline for too long. I guess I can talk about my character's build while I try and draw at the same time.
Can you?
Um, yeah. Well, I mean, it's very sort of like it's very mixed martial support class. Because like with the so it's got 3 levels of glamour bard, which we actually did in a recent stream. But that stream is not gonna see the light of day ever again because we said some whack shit.
Oh my god. That was our most unhinged stream.
Yeah. But basically, the glamour bard is just a bard with face sparkles on them. Oh man, they have this very cool mechanic called Mantle of Inspiration, where you expend a bardic and uh, a bunch of creatures. I assume based off your charisma modifier. I don't actually have my character sheet up in front of me right now because I didn't come prepared. But based on the number of your either your level or your charisma modifier or something, you can give people temporary hit points, and anybody who gets those temporary hit points can immediately use their reaction to move half their speed without provoking opportunity attacks, which is huge for crowd control things and controlling the flow of battle. And that's like really the only thing from the glamour bard that you need to be aware of. And then the rest of it is like just the fact that bards are such good utility casters. They have a great spell list. They get expertise at level 3, which if you're not familiar, expertise means
I
that you
love
double your
expertise.
proficiency bonus in something. So this character's mods to I think deception and performance is what I put the expertise in, are
I think you might have put
nasty.
persuasion. You might have put persuasion. I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like I probably put performance because persuasion is more useful.
That's totally fair.
And I was like, how can I make this character border on
Utterly trash.
unplayable?
Because as everyone knows, Team Rocket is bad. They're bad at their jobs.
Me
Actually, you
too.
know what?
They do
I'm
okay,
gonna.
actually.
They do
They
okay.
should
I would
unionize.
say that they're pretty mediocre performers.
Yeah, but like so is Ash Ketchum, so
I mean, Ash Ketchum is the bad Pokemon trainer. What
he
can I
is. He
say?
loses all the
They're
time.
tr- they're trying to make him better in Pokemon Journeys. I'm
Interesting.
still watching the anime, just for everyone at home. I
Because
still
that's
watch
where
the
we
anime.
are emotionally.
I mean, okay,
And I say we
God,
because, in case you couldn't tell at home, we share one brain cell.
and it's running a lot. It's doing a lot of
She's
running.
constantly running between the Bay Area and SoCal.
And you know what? Sometimes she has to turn around halfway through, so neither of us gets the brain cell for a little bit. Oh no. Yeah, they're trying to make Ash Ketchum better in Pokemon Journeys, and then to have his failures as like teaching moments rather than like him getting a badge anyways. Which they do make fun of in the Sun and Moon anime. They make fun of his Kanto gym badges, which I think is really hilarious.
As they fucking should, though. He did not deserve most of them.
Oh, he absolutely didn't. I think the only one that he actively beat was Lieutenant Surge and his Raichu. And that was the second
Well,
time.
Lieutenant Surge is a goddamn joke, so.
I mean, Ash battled him with a Pikachu.
Well, that's because Ash is a dumbass. All you need is one Pokemon with one ground type move, and you can absolutely sweep Lieutenant Surge's team.
Now, why would he do that when he could have a Butterfree?
This hairline is horrible. I've done a bad job.
Whatever.
I think it needs to be lower. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm curious to see how they're going to. This is going to be a Pokemon anime
Oh, we're
rant
doing
for a
this finally?
second. Am I not allowed to?
No, no, no. You're
We're still going to
absolutely
be
allowed to. Just shocked we made it this far, honestly.
without me talking about the Pokemon anime.
Yeah.
Um, I assume you're going to be drawing for it like 20 more minutes at least.
Yeah. You have time.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
To talk
wait. Should
about
I
the
continue
Pokemon
talking
anime.
about my character? Just know that they have a lot of utility things that I have made as busted as possible. And by busted, I mean bordering on useless. Um,
Oh, you mean busted in the bad way, busted.
busted in the bad way, busted. But they do get hex because of they do get Hexblade's Curse because I took that one level in Warlock, which expands the spell list a bit for me, and so now there's like this character's really
Can you
flexible
take
in terms of
shield
like
now?
I did take shield, I took I can't remember. There's a couple of damage cantrips that are pretty good, but like because of the first level of Hexblade, I can actually as a bard effectively use my rapier despite being a full caster. Um and it
Which
means
will
that
be
like
nice.
I can like switch between like using the rapier and using the spells.
Yeah. So like if you run similar to me, if you run out of spells, you have another option.
Yeah, and the character is like beefy enough that they can actually be kind of up in the battle area.
Yeah, I think both of us have high con or relatively high con. It's not
Well,
our
we both chose
highest
to make
score.
wisdom our dump stat, which is generally speaking not a good choice, but here we are.
Yeah, both of us have negative wisdom, and I think you have negative intelligence, and I have zero intelligence.
Well, I have negative intelligence, but because of jack of all trades, which is broken, I end up getting a 0 to all of my intelligence rolls.
Gotcha. So basically, both of us have zero intelligence and negative wisdom. So I'm sorry to the rest of our party. Um,
Sorry in advance, but honestly not that sorry.
because both of us will be very good on the battlefield.
If we choose
Optimized for
to.
battle. If we choose to. We might just choose to get the thingy. Yeah. I saw on the thing that your partner sent, like, potential content warnings, mind control, and I was like, oh, we're fucked. Neither of us
Yeah.
have high enough wisdom or intelligence to not be mind controlled.
I think a bird
Truly.
just hit the window. It's okay, no bird bodies on the ground. They didn't hit it hard enough.
God, your apartment is so cursed. Sometimes.
You know what though? Our landlord did replace the windows, so now they are
Oh my
like way
goodness.
less leaky than they were before, which is
That's
huge.
honestly incredible.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's honestly huge. But
Is she still
there's
gonna yell at you about the electricity?
possibly. There's still though like because they're new, they're like even shinier and more confusing for birds than they were before. Is that the What I've discovered about myself is that I actually can't draw clothing without drawing the arm below it first. Um,
Oh, I do that too. I do that
and
too.
it's honestly
When we're not on the
upsetting.
when we're not on this stream, I do that all the time.
Like, I have to draw the first line and then draw the second line that's like outside of the first line for the clothes, and then I can go back.
I know.
Heck.
Anything else about your build?
Let me pull up my character sheet so I'm not just talking out of my
Well,
ass.
we can do this when I'm drawing, right?
You're right, you're right, you're right. We'll return to my build when I'm drawing. Why don't you tell us about your familiar?
Oh, I was gonna talk about the Pokemon anime.
Okay, fine. Talk about the Pokemon anime, you absolute clown. Christ almighty.
Okay, so I'm actually really enjoying Pokemon Journeys, which is the most recent set of series, and it's for the Galar region, but they're not actually really in the Galar region because they just keep going back to different regions that Ash has been to already, which is nice because it gives some continuity in terms of like his companions, like what do they do when Ash doesn't exist to them, you know, which I appreciate personally. I did see the preview for this most recent season that's coming out, or it's already come out in Japan, but it's gonna be coming out in the US very
I just want to
soon.
appreciate the
I
fact that you're discussing continuity in the Pokemon anime.
listen. I have a lot of feelings about the Pokemon anime. Their most recent season, I'm a little bit confused because it's some of that Legends Arceus stuff that's gonna come up, and it's gonna be like they travel back in time and do some stuff. I don't really know how they're gonna make that like a thing, but I guess it is Pokemon. Anyways, this is also a reason why I was thinking maybe I should play Legends Arceus again. Um, is it Arceus or Arceus? I don't know. I think most Pokemon YouTubers actually say Arceus, which might be the correct way of saying it. But
Well, the thing
Arceus
is,
is
I was saying Arceus for a while, and then Pokemon was like, it's Arceus. So then I made the huge effort to switch over to calling it Arceus. And then they realized that it sounds bad when you say Arceus because arse is how the English people say
Arce,
ass.
say ass.
And now I
Anyways,
think they're switching back to Arceus.
but they did already do a little bit of the Arceus stuff in the end of this most recent one because they had the weird horse Dialga and Palkia. Do you know what I'm talking about? They look like horses to me.
They do.
They're just
Well, Dialga
horses
already
with
kind of has horse energy.
really. I feel like
Yes,
regular form.
absolutely.
I don't know. To me, regular form Dialga has more like elephant energy, just in terms of its stockiness.
Wait,
The
what?
face Dialga, not the
Let me.
head. I'm
I need to
talking
look
about the.
up Dialga for a second. That's whack. I don't think I agree.
I'm trying to place the animal. I don't think it's elephant. It just is wider than a horse to me.
Okay, I kind of see what you mean. It's like bow-legged in a way that is frankly upsetting.
Yeah, it's wider than a horse. I will say both
You know
Dialga
what?
and
It
Pal.
actually kind of has tortoise energy.
You're right. You're so right. It is tortoise energy. I will say I do think that Dialga and Palkia have, in the weirdest sense, already do have heads that are reminiscent of horses, just in different ways.
Yep,
Um, yes, but
I absolutely agree
they
with that.
they had an arc in the most recent Pokemon series that was like alternate reality Pokemon. So there were doubles of each character. Dawn came back for a little bit, which was wild. Um, and then
Dawn
they
was
had
such
to
a nothing character.
right. It was just.
A
I mean,
disappointment.
all of his female companions are.
No, I liked
I
May.
guess May. May is good. I didn't watch the other series, so everything between. I think Dawn is later than May. Everything between
Yeah,
Dawn
Dawn should be
and
Generation 4. May would have been Generation 2.
two. Who was in three?
I don't know.
Was that also May?
It
I feel
might have
like May
also been
stuck.
May.
I think it might have also been May.
But we didn't watch
Um,
that one, so I wouldn't know.
yeah, so I have no idea what happens in Gen 5 or 6 in the Pokemon anime. I did watch Gen 7. Gen 7 is actually fun.
Is that the
I
Alolan
find
region?
Gen 7, yeah, I find Gen 7 quite fun, but
I
it's
feel
also
like
possibly
Pokemon really kind of lost its way a little before between Gen 4 and Gen 7.
honestly, I feel like if we said that on a larger platform, there's some bro out there who would absolutely ruin us.
Well, they can come at me. I have no fear and I'm here to fight. Um
Yeah. Because I feel like the generations in between were like the Paris region, basically. You know what I mean? Like, this is based off
No,
of
I feel like
Paris. And
actually that opinion is not so unpopular. Like a lot of people did not like
what is it?
Unova.
X
Was
and
that Paris?
is that X and Y or black and white? I don't remember. One of them is Kalos and one of them is Unova, right?
Yeah, cuz
Yeah.
Sinnoh is Gen 4.
Sinnoh is Gen 4. Hoenn is Gen 3, I think. Johto is Gen 2. Kanto is Gen 1. And then I don't know what order Kalos and Unova happened in because I think that you played those games actually, but I played like the first city of each of those games, and then I
I
was like,
definitely
my
played
brain
those games,
hurts.
but I don't remember anything about them to be honest with you.
I just remember having to quit at one of them when the city had that weird perspective thing.
Lumious City, for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't play that one.
That
Like
one's rough.
it hurt my little kid brain like way too much. Anyways, I actually quite enjoy the Alola region, which I know a lot of people hate. Like a lot of people say the games are boring, or at least the base games are boring. I think people like the Ultra Sun and Moon, but they hate
I was gonna say I
regular
thought
Sun
people quite liked the Ultra Beasts though.
and Moon. Hmm? Sorry, what did you say?
I was gonna say I feel like people quite liked the Ultra Beasts though.
The Ultra Beasts are a fun storyline in the anime where they like it's like a monster of the week thing for Pokemon, which was kind of fun.
We love a
Um,
monster of the week, honestly.
the Alola anime did go over tourism in Hawaii.
God, we love it when Pokemon tries to tackle really complex political issues.
Yeah, I would say. Listen, I watched the Alola seasons during the height of quarantine.
C for effort, perhaps.
Potentially, I think there's a really good like you could write a really it would be super unhinged, but it would still be like a valid, I would say, race theory paper on what happens in the Alola anime. I really think you could do it. I thought about doing it because I was what? Wildly depressed. Okay. Um
Woo! I'm bringing the spice to stream today. Christ.
um anyways, I really enjoyed the Alola anime. It's got a distinct art style that everybody hates, but I kind of
Really?
enjoy.
I like it.
I love it. I think it's great. I think Ash has never looked better.
It's a
Come at
little
me.
like it's almost like um they
It's
went for like a
softer than,
soft retro.
which I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed it a lot. I would say that here's my thing about Journeys, the animation style, is that it's going back to it, it's very sterile. It feels sterile to me
Lame.
because the original series of Pokemon is like very spiky, right? It's very spiky. It's like very stylized. And then coming from a Lola, which was really soft, and then switching back to Journeys, which is like, I don't know. In my mind, it's like it's the similar energy of like modern Mickey Mouse. It has none
Oh.
of the appeal of the retro stuff. and it
None
feels
of the
very
nostalgia
generic.
of the retro, none of the sort of innovation of like the newer stuff.
Yeah. Which makes me sad because I think that Journeys has some of the best like storytelling, you know. It's got some of the best stories and some of the coolest Pokemon and callbacks and stuff, but it has an animation style that is like a little.
Tired.
Yeah, and I get that animators are having a really tough time right now, so like let's I'm not gonna like harp on them for that because it's still good. It's like not bad
Yeah,
art.
but
It
also
is
it's like
just
usually not entirely the animator's fault, right? Like there is an art
yeah,
direction team.
there's an art direction team, there's business that's involved. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Um anyways, those are my thoughts on the Pokemon anime. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with this new season of Journeys that's coming up because
Not
it does
us
sound
very
like they're going to.
seriously and unironically analyzing the Pokemon anime, though.
I mean, sometimes you gotta. I don't make the rules.
Sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes you gotta. I'm really curious to see what they do with Arceus because it sounds like they're going to do some more time travel, space travel stuff.
That would
I
make
mean, because
sense based on my
Dialga and
limited,
Palkia.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dialga and Palkia, but also based on my limited understanding of Legends Arceus's
Legends.
backstory.
Yeah.
I played some of it, but I played a lot of it actually, but not enough to actually finish the plot because I wasn't that interested in the plot. I was more interested in the like Pokemon research aspect of it.
That's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'm having a hard time with, like, actually getting into the game. Because they keep trying to give me new tasks, and I just want to catch Pokemon. But then, in order to catch Pokemon more effectively, I have to unlock things by completing tasks. And I'm upset about that. I'm also not a very good, like, combat video game player, so when Pokemon attack me in the wild, I get sad. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm wondering how much of that they'll bring to Violet and Scarlet, to be honest with you.
I am not. I'm pretty sure that Pokemon won't attack you in Violet and Scarlet.
Yeah,
I'm like fairly certain that they won't. It's just like Violet and Scarlet are definitely going to be geared more towards younger age children.
that's true. And Arceus kind of required a dexterity that you don't generally see with like 5-year-olds.
I also actually found it really hard to play. I was playing on a Switch Lite,
Yeah.
which I actually found really hard because your hands are like stuck in one place opposite of the screen. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And that was just like a really weird coordination for me.
I also
So like
similarly played on the light.
it's a weird feeling.
The light is such a good console for a lot of things, and like for regular Pokemon, it's actually great because it's so portable.
For
But
regular
like,
for regular Pokemon, for Animal Cross, it's like all of my favorite base games. It's really good, but then for anything like where it requires a little bit more dexterity, it's kind of hard. Because I want to be able to flail when I'm doing stuff like that. You know, you know
I
how our mother
absolutely do.
plays Mario Kart.
Yes.
That's kind of what I want to be doing when I play that game, and I can't do that with the Switch Lite. Anyways, I realized that this is our D&D stream.
I mean, is it though at this point?
It's our
Is it?
Pokemon stream.
Let's see what it looks like without the sketch layer. That's pretty
I
good.
guess I can talk. I can talk about a Youch. I don't know. I haven't really decided what we're doing with Youch. I also have not looked at familiar stats. So let me do that right now.
I think it might be slightly different for your pact
Is it?
familiar, no?
Let me look at a Pact of the Chain. Also, for anyone who's like, I don't actually know what familiars you're supposed to be able to have, but I don't really care.
A cat has to be
Um,
one of them.
it has to be. Hold on.
It's a game with
D&D.
wizards in it. Like,
The wiki dot
hello?
isn't showing up, so I need to do a little bit more Googling.
I only trust
But
Wikidot.
honestly, I only trust Wikidot.
D&D
It's
Beyond can
got
absolutely go suck it. What?
D&D Beyond and Roll20 have horrible UIs.
Actually, that's not true. D&D Beyond is pretty good for spell lists.
Okay, fine. But I don't like it.
But emotionally,
it but emotionally, I don't like it.
emotionally it's trying cuz like I have the source material. Don't make me buy it again.
I mean, truly, yeah. So I don't think the stats are any different. I can have a special form, including imp, pseudo dragon, quasit, or sprite. I feel like ours is technically an imp, but it
Yes.
is shaped like a cat. It's
Yep.
an imp cat. Yeah.
A kimp?
It, no. No. We can't do this.
A yimp?
We've talked about things that sound too much like slurs. And it's getting there. And it is getting there.
I'm struggling with this thigh high shorts juncture here.
Did you know that you can have a seahorse as a familiar?
That is the most useless shit I have ever heard of. What is seahorse gonna do for you? Like, unless you're playing an underwater campaign.
I don't know.
I'm just now realizing this boot is also insane. I think a real professional wouldn't be struggling as much, but like one of the struggles with this kind of fan art for me is that the character models are so skinny in real anime, and I just cannot get behind that.
Can't do it. Yeah.
But when you try and chunkin them up,
Chunk.
and when I say you, I mean specifically me. This might just be a me problem. When I try and chunkin them up, sometimes shit gets a little hinky.
See, I just draw bigger circles. I'm still at that stage in my art where my people are mostly circles.
A great stage, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I have some desire to get better at posing, but not enough to stop drawing people as circles. So,
Well, you can always get better at posing circles, right?
that's true. I could get better at posing circles.
Like,
I've been
forget
thinking a
other
lot about
varieties of people. Just
I've
pose
been
circles.
thinking a lot about maybe doing some figure drawing. But then I would have to convince myself to do figure drawing.
You know, figure drawing is my favorite kind of drawing, so I can't really be of any help
I
here.
I know it is. My favorite kind of drawing is putting a smiley face on a cat. So, we're not the same.
Our one brain cell begs to differ.
I mean, true, but our one brain cell also likes cats with smiley faces on them.
That is also absolutely true.
You know what's kind of fun?
Tell
From
me.
the criminal background, we get a crowbar.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of fun.
I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we do
I
get
mean, if I
crowbars, and
wanted to like
that's
really make a useless character, what I should have done was just gone 4th level bard and then taken tavern brawler and fought only with my crowbar.
oh my god! Oh my god!
Think about it.
Oh, I mean, if he does level us up, which I don't think he will, but if he does, you could get that fourth level of bard, get that feat. Um, and then as a tavern brawler, do you become proficient in improvised weapons?
Yep.
Yeah, and then you can apply your hex.
It would
What is
be
it? Your
entirely for flavor.
You can apply your hex warrior to your improvised weapon though, because you
Yeah,
just have to be
absolutely.
proficient. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and then I
I'm
think it
here
would
for
end up
it.
probably doing bludgeoning damage instead of piercing damage.
I think that's so funny.
The flavor is really unmatched for that, I feel.
Yeah. I will say, of the two of us, I feel like yes, he is more likely to be fighting with a crowbar though.
Yeah.
Yames, I feel like, is more sensitive.
Yeah, he's a sensitive soul.
He really bonds with all of his Pokemon in the anime.
My baby boy.
Remember his Chimecho, one of the most useless Pokemon in the world?
Yeah.
I love Chimecho.
It's a horrible
I've
Pokemon.
heard. I love it. It's in combat, absolutely garbage. But design wise, I'm obsessed. It's just a ball with.
It's a jingle ball with a scarf. What?
I'm obsessed with it. I don't know what to tell you. I think you're talking about Chingling. Chingling is the jingle bell.
Wait, what the hell is Chimecho?
Chimecho, it's the wind chime.
Is
It's
Chimecho the
like white and
evolution of
red.
Chingling, though?
Yes.
Okay, so they're adjacent, all right? It's not like I was completely talking out of my ass. Christ.
I'm obsessed with it. I think the problem is that I just like Pokemon that are spheres. So Spheal, I love Spheal. I love
Spheal is a great
Jumpluff.
Pokemon.
I'm obsessed with Jumpluff. You don't agree with me that Jumpluff is a cool design, but that's
No,
okay.
Jumpluff is ugly as fuck.
I'm obsessed with Jumpluff. It is just four
Whimsicott is
spheres.
a good design.
I love Whimsicott. I've thought
Whimsicott
about
is a
buying
good ass design.
the Whimsicott as Ditto plush. It's really cute. Um, and it's not too terribly expensive compared to some of like the evolution plushes that have been out of stock. Some of those go for like $100, and I'm like, what happened?
Like, why are we here in
Um,
this timeline right now?
yeah, I mean, truly, because the Whimsicott one is like $20, $30, something like that, and the original price is like 15, so it's like not
I
that
mean, in
bad.
fairness, I think the Whimsicott shape is probably easier to sew into a plush than an evolution is.
I guess that's true, but the Whimsicott one has like all of the back texture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like the cotton ball is not just a sphere, and I would almost argue that the evolution ones are easier. It's just about what the ones that people want the most, because all of the base plushes go for the same price on the Pokemon Center website, but then it's what sells out the quickest that really
Oh, interesting. They
determines the
do like a
price.
dynamic pricing thing?
Well, no, so the it's when it gets resold on eBay, right? Like it's because all of these things are out of stock. All of the Ditto plush go really quickly.
Oh, I see.
So everything on the Pokemon website, if you can get it from there, it's $15, and then it's what people resell it as. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I really like the sphere-shaped Pokemon. That's what I was saying.
This is such a wild stream.
I'm showing my whole ass about how much I know about Pokemon.
My partner just walked past, looked at me, and said, "You guys are not talking about D&D anymore."
Oh, is that why he's not watching the stream anymore?
He said it's a Pokemon stream now, and what he didn't realize is that it's always been a Pokemon stream. Surprise, bitch!
But does he have enough fear about who we're playing now? That's the
Yeah, do
real
you have the
question.
fear in your heart for our characters, though?
They seem like goons. I'll be okay.
He said they seem like goons, I'll be okay. I'm thinking about just making decisions that don't make any sense, though.
Totally fair.
I just feel like as a DM, I constantly gotta be like, you guys real? And now I'm finally gonna be let off my leash. Just gonna go fucking hog wild.
That's okay. I kind of anticipate that both of us will be mind controlled by session 2.
Yeah, that's generous.
End of session 1, middle of session 1, maybe. I just kind of anticipate that we're going to be completely useless.
Just absolutely useless.
Yeah.
Anything that requires a wisdom saving throw is gonna be challenging.
I do have a +1 to wisdom saving throws.
Wow, congratulations. I think mine is still
because
a
you get
minus.
proficiency as warlock. It's
It's
because you get a
just
proficiency as warlock.
wisdom is
So
never the one you should dump stat because it's the most common save, but it is absolutely the funniest one to dump stat.
it's the most common save, and it has, I think, either the most or second most skills. And it really kills me because every single character I've played thus far, I've tried to put positive wisdom on it. But this is called character growth for Wingy personally, is that I don't make strength my dump stat. Oh, for everyone at home, this is my first character that has a strength above a 7.
For everyone at home, you mean the one person watching?
Yeah. Every
God,
single other character I've made has a negative strength. My upcoming artificer for our next thing also has a negative strength. That character I min maxed very hard, just so you're aware.
that's fine. I don't care.
I built that one min maxed to all hell. It's I do need to redo my spell list, but it is min maxed to.
I mean, somebody in your party needs to take mechanics seriously.
That's fair. I'm still not a healer, which is I don't know if your partner is interested in this, but I did think about being a cleric for this campaign, and then you were like, "Let's be Team Rocket," and I immediately threw out my cleric idea.
It's just so much funnier to be Team Rocket. I feel like I really crushed this front leg, and I'm not going to be able to perform on the second leg. Maybe we should just switch over to you.
That's fine.
Look at how good these assholes' faces are, though.
The faces look really good. It's like the
Unbelievable.
correct head shape, eye shape. The hairstyles are reminiscent, even if I don't have the full Jessie hair. Why are we yelling? What are we yelling about? Is
Plus,
there a
the
bird
fits
outside?
are flawless.
I know. I'll probably draw a weird chibi version of it so that your partner can have character tokens for us.
Yeah, I'll probably do a similar thing for Yames.
Yeah. Yams. It's so close to yams.
We could call him Yams.
Yams and Yessie. Honestly, do whatever. I don't give a shit.
I was thinking maybe we just both have the same character token and it's this image.
Honestly, we have basically the same function.
All right,
You just
I
have
need to
slightly
switch
more
over to your
spells.
screen because otherwise we're just gonna be here forever. Okay, ready? Is Stream Egg ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Anyways, so this is my character drawing. This is Youch. Okay. I'm probably just gonna do a bunch of quick sketches instead of like a full drawing. Um,
Hold on, I'm bringing up my.
so I'm kind of thinking that Youch should be kind of tubby.
Yeah, just so good.
Can
I
everybody
think I
tell
went
how many
over
cats
almost
I draw?
everything in my background, actually. The only thing I didn't go over is spells.
Yeah. Um, is this already a Meowth that has like one of those Oriental coins with the hole in the middle?
Yep, looking good.
Well, the Meowth has the long coin.
Yeah, but our Meowth can have a square coin. Or circle square coin. You know what I mean.
Really tubby.
Oh my god, these nub ass arms. Oh, this friend is round.
Uh, it just makes me laugh, you know?
No, I understand.
Sometimes sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes you gotta. So I picked up Toll the Dead, which is a great cantrip. Um, I think it's a wisdom save. But if the target is already damaged, they take 1d12, which is fucking huge.
Instead of
1d8. So if they're undamaged, they take 1d8. If they are damaged, they take 1d12.
incredible. I feel like I need to make this more of a Pokemon style face, unfortunately.
I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Maybe we'll leave this as an option. This is one option. Oh, we should give it a tail. We're gonna give
You're
it kind of a
saying
bushy
we like
tail.
I'm drawing here, and I'm really not drawing.
It's our one brain cell. Our one brain cell is trying her best, okay?
She is. She really is.
I need to look up a Meowth. I kind of want to give it a tummy thing, but I don't know what to give it on the tummy.
Just Meowth's body is plain, right?
Yeah, but I'm not here for that. Um.
Absolutely
Oh wait,
fair.
you know what? I want to give it like a berserker mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna combine some of my favorite things about all of the Meowths, I think. I'm a big fan. Okay, I'm actually a really big fan of the Galarian Meowth face. I think it's hilarious.
Galarian Meowth is a great Pokemon. I don't know about battle wise, but like
Design wise,
I'm into it.
flawless.
I don't like Alolan Meowth. I find it upsetting.
There is a really funny scene in the Alolan anime though of just a bunch of Meowths in like an effectively abandoned police station.
Meowth is just a great Pokemon.
Oh, I can give it horns. Like this situation.
So it's an imp
So
cat.
yeah. Well, and also Galarian Meowth has these.
Does it really? Oh, you're
It
so right. It
does.
does. Yeah.
This is just basically fat Galarian Meowth.
Well, Galarian Meowth, as it is, already has a bit of fluff about it.
It's got that huge ass beard
Yeah.
situation. I do kind of want to make ours a little bit more. I feel like this is too soft and round. I
You
mean,
could
I
give
love
him.
soft and round.
You could give him some
I
like
think,
freaky little bat wings because it's an imp.
oh, like that clearly can't fly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like so small.
Yeah. Okay. I might draw a different one We're just gonna do a bunch of these. We're gonna whip them out because I can draw cats really fast. So, do we like the circle square coin? Do we like that coin?
I like it. I don't think that it has to be if you've got a different idea.
I don't really have a different idea because I do think I still want it to be like a little bit of currency. Pokemon really said lucky cat, money cat.
Pokemon said Lucky Cat and then refused to design further, and that was the correct choice. Sometimes you gotta stop while you're ahead.
These horns are too far apart, actually.
What if you get two little horns, like, just right up on the center of this head?
I think that's what Galarian Meowth is, no? Should I do that?
I kind
Because
of,
I can.
I don't know. I'm
Like
sort of
this.
undecided. I do feel like the imp horns are like further apart.
Well, let's place the ears maybe. So I also think I'm gonna do a slightly different ear on this go around.
I've already forgotten what your previous ears look like.
The previous ears are flat to the front.
Can your imp do anything in battle other than grant you advantage?
It can attack, but I have to forego my attack, and that's not worth it. Depending on what, if your partner is willing, we could probably make it do other things.
Well, given that, our grasp of the rules is a little better than his, we could always just trick him.
That's true.
Unless
And he's
Sartek
not
calls us
listening to
out.
stream anymore. He might. It also sounds like the new guy maybe knows what's happening too, who I've never met. So
Aaron?
yeah,
He's relatively new to D&D.
okay,
But that being said, like, when the two of us were new to D&D, we already knew all the rules. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't know Aaron very well, but seems smart. So the real question is,
I
will the new player put up with our shenanigans?
our shenanigans. What?
Don't say what like we've never had shenanigans in our life.
Do we like spiky face, round face? What are we?
I'm kind of feeling the round face, to be honest with you.
Okay, then we'll go back to round face.
Like, it
I
kind
realized
of,
that I
the
made
round
this.
face kind of gives the energy of like maybe this cat might be a little bald. This imp cat might be just a little bald, just a little scriggly.
Imp cat is a little bald, but only has ear fur, like ear
Like,
tufts.
just like a little scriggly scraggly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also just realizing that I made both of our characters left-handed. Oh, that's not true. You sheathe your sword on the opposite side to your dominant head, right?
You're
Yeah, because
acting like
otherwise
I
you wouldn't be
know.
able to draw it. Yeah, okay. So they are both right-handed. Although both being left-handed would be kind of funny from like a thematic standpoint. The radio silence as you absolutely don't give a single fuck about which side you sheathe your sword on.
I kind of want to give him big anime eyes now that I'm looking at it.
Like big sparkly anime. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Look at him.
And then it'll have like a Should it have a pupil? Probably. Maybe the stars are its pupils.
Yeah,
I've
don't
done
give it
that
a
before.
pupil.
Like this. How do we feel? Does it need a nose? Meowth doesn't have Meowth doesn't have a nose though.
I don't think it needs a nose. The nose gives it an energy that is hilarious, but not imp-ish.
Not correct. I'm gonna redo this part because I don't like it.
What if it's a little lower?
The nose, like down here, I don't like
No, no,
it.
no, not the nose. Not the nose. No nose. I
The
think it
face?
is perfect without the nose. I meant the horn situation. I think the face is fine where it is
Oh.
also. But like if you move the horn situation a little lower, it'll give the eyes an angry energy even without the eyebrows.
Oh, so like here. Right? Is this what you're going for?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me just erase some of the ears because I'm doing this all on the same layer. Okay. I kind of don't like the central coin that I drew. Like, I like,
You could always just go with a regular ass coin, my dude.
what if I make it mirror the eyes? Third eye. Horrifying.
That's like low key biblical. I'm here for it.
Let's do it. It's an imp. Right? Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't know how to attach these horns in a way that doesn't look crazy, though. Like, what do I do?
Don't attach them.
Don't attach them.
Yep.
But I also don't like the way that this looks, because then it just looks like it's got like a. I don't know. It
What
looks
if you
weird
just
to me.
extend the curve of the horn into the coin?
Like
Oh,
that.
that's a look.
That's a choice.
It's kind of giving me what are those beetles? Stag beetles?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could just really go for it. I think maybe. I don't know. It just needs some definition from.
Yeah, it really does, but I don't know how to give it that.
Yeah, because what is it? The other meowths, the little spiky things are right next to the coin. And kind of above the face, so this is a little weird.
I'm kind of into it.
Listen, this is kind of what Galarian Meowth looks like, but I think that I'm gonna go back and give him eyebrows in a second.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, I mean, we could also do the anime thing, where you just like cut the eye.
I'm here for it.
How do we? Yeah, I feel like that's better. Should I do eyelids or should I erase the top?
Sorry, can you show me with the top erased?
Yeah, let me. I haven't done it yet. That's what I was asking.
Oh,
How do we feel?
I think top erased.
I think I'm using the wrong eraser. Okay. No. 3, 2. Okay. Okay. That's the head. It's uneven and I'm not gonna flip it.
Oh, I have not canvas flipped my drawing yet, and I'm scared.
Scared. And I think to be really funny, he does have to have the tiniest little nub arms.
He does. Nub arms are love. Nub arms are life.
Tommy. Just absolutely so round. Is it funnier if the legs are here or
Or wide. Wait, do it again. Do it again.
yeah. Okay, so here's this one. Right? And then here's wide on the other side. I do still kind of like my original drawing a lot.
I do really like the original drawing. The original drawing has little imp gremlin vibes. What if you
I think
had
maybe
both the legs in the center and the legs on the wide?
then it just looks like otters.
Yeah, that's not good.
We're not
I think
trying
I
to
like
make
the
Milton
body of
Bank.
your other one better.
Yeah, it's more it's less circle and more pillow.
Yeah. I do
Which I think
though, I
also
kind of like the smile on the other one. Like, I do think maybe just flip the
I
unhappy
think
face
that
on this
maybe we
one
should
upside down. Your cat yelling in the background is really.
it's both of them.
It's doing a
Oh,
lot for the audio quality of this stream.
I kind of actually think the smile needs to be smaller.
It's a little rotated wrong, I think.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything about it. No,
Fair.
I still like the original one better.
Yeah. The original one has a je ne sais quoi about it.
It's the when you drew this in 5 seconds and it turned out better than anything else. So let's figure out a way to give it little stupid bat wings. I might redo the tail though. I don't like the tail that much. It's hard though when it's so chonky to be like, here's where the stupid little bat wings are.
I understand. I wonder if the bat wings are just not visible from this angle.
I kind of feel like they aren't.
Like, I do feel like the bat wings are just kind of on the back.
Mm-hmm.
So you're good. You've been excused from drawing them from this angle.
Excellent. I just feel like I need something on the tummy, but I don't know what. What if it's wearing pants? I'm so sorry for even sharing that thought. Holy shit.
It cannot be pants. We're not dressing this
I
thing.
really said pants.
Vinay just messaged the group chat to say that our characters are unhinged.
Incredible.
What are the first two lines? Prepare for trouble, make it double.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write prepare for trouble in the group chat, and I'm going to need you to get in there and follow up with prepare for double. Okay?
Make it double. I don't have my phone open. Hold on.
Do you not? Can you
Are you
not?
responding now?
Yes. Can you not open it on your
It's
computer?
just that it's in the message requests of my phone because I need to respond for it to go into my main
Oh,
messages.
I see.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready now. Hold on. Incredible.
Only the cultured will understand.
Only the cultured, aka us. Oh shoot, my iPad's about to go to sleep. We can't have that. Okay, I like the little devil tail. I do really want to give him a bow tie. I just I can't stop myself, but could you imagine? Okay, we're done. What about a
He would
regular
be so
tie?
cute with a bow tie, but I really feel like that is not it.
What about a regular tie?
Just floating, just suspended.
Fuck. And it's got a B for bop it.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen. No, 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 don't give it the necktie part. Just make it just the floating tie.
Okay. Are you giving me permission to give it a floating tie?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck
Okay.
anymore.
I need to redo the shape though. It's not right. The proportions aren't correct. Okay, there we go. Incredible. Do I even attempt to draw it from the side so we can see how much time do we have left? Okay.
We end whenever the
If
hell
I'm
we want to end. We don't have viewers, so
you right.
I don't
My
know how
partner
it's
has already
possible that we have
left.
5 followers, to be honest with you. I know 2 of them are you and Vinay, but like,
Where are the rest of them? Okay. Can I even do this in my brain? Probably not.
I wonder how many
Wait, can I
people
tell you
in
about
our
this?
group chat will even understand this reference.
It's probably so few.
It's possible that the new player will, but I don't think Rebecca or Sartek were Pokemon children.
What?
I mean, Vinay wasn't either.
This is so sad.
Yeah, this joke is going to be lost on this group. But it's fine because every time one of us takes a turn in battle,
They'll be like, what the fuck are they doing? Okay. The ear fluff is unhinged. Shoot. Okay.
this side view's going pretty well, actually, all things considered.
I know. I'm honestly impressed with myself. Oh, I need to leave room for the wings.
I don't think I can draw a sword, actually.
What do you mean you can't draw a sword? I've seen you draw a sword.
I don't think I can draw a rapier in a sheath.
Oh. Then don't.
It's just that my drawing of Jesse has
Yesy.
yes, excuse me, Yesy.
Oh my god, it's tie. I forgot about the tie. The tie is
How
here.
could you? These knob legs. Why does it look like a hamster? It's really, it's giving me.
It's based
She's.
off of it's
I was
Hamtaro.
gonna say she's giving me Hamtaro.
Uh,
Not the two of us and our horrifically dated anime references.
I made the head too long on this one, but that's okay. I'm just showing for the bat wings for flavor. Okay.
This is just so the people know. The tie is so cursed. Ooh. The way you're writing it next to it, like we don't need. Christ.
Uh, I'm done.
These are the shittiest shitheads we've drawn yet, which is really saying something.
I think I crushed it.
I think you did too, which is the worst part.
Wait, can the tie have a B for Bop It?
Obviously, Christ. I don't even know
Perfect.
why you asked when you were gonna do it anyway, regardless of what I said.
Never in my life have I ever done anything like that. Yeah, I'm done.
I think we need to end this stream. um, wow. Thank you so much to everybody who watched our Pokemon stream today.
Oh my god. It really was a Pokemon stream. I got to live out my fantasies of talking about the Pokemon anime while you were a captive audience. Sorry, I'm opening up our schedule so that everyone else can know what to tune in for next week. Oh, it's another pirate. Do we want to do another pirate?
No, let's do something else. We've done so many pirate ass pirates.
We really have. The next ones that I have prepared are a paladin that's a Loxodon. We've also done a lot of paladins already. But up to you. And then the next one is a human. It's a soul knife rogue.
Oh my god, a shitty teen!
Should we do that one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, next week we'll be drawing a human, and you can watch me struggle to draw a human because I successfully got out of drawing a humanoid this week. Anyway.
I mean, I think you could argue that Youch is kind of a humanoid.
Youch is a humanoid, and it does work at the it's the general branch manager.
Fuck. This is a cursed stream.
To all our fans at home.
Don't say it like that.
Did we lose a follower? Because it says there's 4 followers to me.
Incredible. Maybe we lost a follower. God, I hope so.
So we can make more curses on the internet. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on, let me actually hit the end stream button. Christ.